Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
This is going to be one of my infamous rants, and in this video I'm going to give you the most irritating question that a client or a potential client can ask me. So watch the video and let me know your thoughts. For those of you who just joined or who do not know what my channel is all about, my name is Loy Machedo. I'm a personal branding strategist who helps people get well-paying jobs in the Middle East, especially Dubai, UAE, and people who migrate to Canada, Australia, Europe, or even US. If they need guidance, they contact me because I have my contacts and connections there. So I give you information that is generally not published by the media. And finally, people take my services for coaching, consulting, for personal or professional issues that they can't share with anyone. Details are put down below. Now, I've been doing this coaching, training, guidance. I've been in this industry or genre for close to 20 years. I started it off for free, is to guide people, no charges. And obviously, as time passed by, demand set in. I realized I could charge people, and people were willing to pay. And so went into that. Obviously, you don't know what to charge. So I started off with for free, then $5 per service, $10, $20, $50, $100. Then at some point I realized if people pay money and you don't value your time, people will take all the time in the world. They might pay $50 and take your 6 hours, 8 hours, or 2-3 days. So I started charging people by the hour. And one of the core benefits of that was they would value what is important and they would get to the point. For me, it was the pressure of delivering quality within the allotted time. I think the most irritating bit was when people would share their personal problems, like an agony aunt. They would start telling me, oh, I want to share with you a problem. And those days, they would pay me, say, $50. And then they would start rattling off right from childhood. And this would take from childhood, school, college, this person, that person did this. And then you would begin to wonder, like, okay, you're giving me a whole life story. Where is the main problem? And sometimes if they would have a relationship problem, they would just cry and waste time and not get to the point. So I started charging people by the hour. Now, the only other thing that I do is either you pay me per hour or you pay me a lump sum for a project that we decide to work on. Resume rebranding, interview coaching, job and strategy. So now, what is the most irritating question? Most irritating question that bugs me to the core is when someone is about to book my service. I tell them, ask me your doubts and about the service. First they ask how long will it be, duration, what will you cover. But the part that bugs me is, that really gets to me is, okay, I'll pay you this much money, fine. Can you give me a guarantee? So then I ask them, what guarantee are you looking at? No, I'm looking at results. I want results. I'll pay you money. No problem. Now, you might say that's a very fair question. Oh, he's giving you something. You have to give him a guarantee, right? See, there are two kinds of guarantees here. One is I paid for a product, an iPhone, and I get the iPhone. Okay? So that's a guarantee that you'll get the right product. Or my iPhone is not working. Please repair it and get it back to me. Give it back to me. So the SS, they tell you what is the cost, repair it, and give it back to you. It's perfectly working. They can give you a 1 month guarantee after that. If anything happens in between, 1 week, whatever, you can give it back. Fine. Now this is one where you give something and the guarantee is applicable. It will work. Or you will get the product. Like in Amazon India or a Flipkart or something, they pay for an iPhone and they get a bar of soap. So, there you definitely need guarantees. Or you order A and you get B. You ordered this book, but you got some other book. Okay. Or you give your smart device, you pay money and they don't repair it. Or they repair it, but the problem is still there. So now comes, what is the problem that I'm having? The service that I offer is resume rebrand, interview coaching, job and strategy. So in this, the ultimate goal is to get a job. Okay. Now the guarantee that these people ask is, if I take your service, will I guaranteed get a job? Now, some of you will say, Lloyd, that's a fair question, man. What if they pay you and they don't get a job? Okay. Let me give you a reality check if you're still so dumb. Let's say I make a world-class resume. World-class, huh? Truly the best. Let's assume there is something called the world-class resume. The ultimate resume. Okay? I give it to the person. And the person is lazy and doesn't want to go and meet people. Just send emails lazily. And where people send 4,000, 5,000 CVs, it's get lost. Just emails. And now, because you email plenty of people with no response, the servers detect you're a spammer. Goes to the spam folder. You have never met anyone. I have had clients like this who don't want to meet anyone, just want to email and expect to get the job. So now, if I were to take the guarantee, the person didn't do it the right way, paid money for a world-class resume, do you think they'll get a job? I'll give you the second type. I know this because I've had clients. Made the resume, trained the person for interview coaching. And the person goes for one job a month, applies for 2 or 3 companies per month. Huh? And expects by sending 1 email per month or 3 emails, the jobs will come running. Now, I know, if you've really been on a job hunt, that's not how you get a job. I've had people like this. Then I've had people whom, after confirming the service, they really don't take interest. They don't, I follow up, they don't follow up. Okay. So now what do I do there? When they don't have interest and they don't follow up. Now I know what you'll say. Yeah, but what if the person is 100% dedicated? Okay, 100% dedicated, follows instruction to the T. So then I'll throw the question to you. Let's say you open up a business, an e-commerce business, do every single thing that Jeff Bezos does. Every single thing. You follow his blueprint. Do you think you're going to... Can you guarantee that if you follow Jeff Bezos, his blueprint, follow everything he did from the day one, your company will be as big as Amazon? If you're stupid, you'll say yes. But if you have an iota of common sense, you'll say, man, nobody can predict the future here. There are so many variables. Market conditions, competitors. When Jeff Bezos launched, there was no other competitor that time. Today there are tons and tons. People have tons of options. Okay. In the same way, don't you think when you hunt for a job, there can be so many variables. Like maybe there's a genuine vacancy, but in that company, the owner of the company, the manager who is taking the interviews, he wants to give his cousin or his friend a job, and they internally play a game. What if there are politics? What if the person taking the interview is racist? What if it's a fake job vacancy? What if the job vacancy is authentic, but they are not in a hurry? What if the job vacancy is authentic, but they're looking for the cheapest salary? I don't think there's a single person who wants to get a job for a lesser salary. Everyone wants more, right? What if the guy who is offering the job, is a con man, makes you work, takes you for a ride, doesn't pay you the salary? See, there are so many variables. Okay, what if that particular nationality is banned in a particular country? This happens. What if, let's say, you are a very modern looking young woman who doesn't mind exposing her body, you're a Christian, applying for only Muslim companies because there are only Muslim companies. See, there are so many variables. Asking me for a guarantee for your effort, for your hard work, for your future. Can you guarantee that I will work hard? Can you guarantee that your son, your daughter, your brother will have the same intensity as you? Can you guarantee that our values are the same? See, my upbringing was such where I was ready to sacrifice mother, father, brother, sister, family, society, religion. I was ready to, I'm serious, this is not a joke, ready to even sleep with someone for money because I was so desperate. Can you push yourself to that extent? I was ready to suicide, kill myself. Are you ready? Now, I'm not recommending you do that. I was ready to beg. I was ready to borrow. I was ready to steal. I was ready to even do very questionable things, from sleeping for money to I even contemplated to join the underworld, to do bad things to people. So you see the difference between my value systems, my upbringing and yours. I'm pretty sure you'll say, no man, I wouldn't betray my parents. Someone else would say, no man, I can stay far from my parents but not my God. One other person will say, I'm not so cheap that I'll sleep around. My values are intact. Some other person might say, no, I have to be in this country because my parents are here. One other person might say, why to suicide? I'm not so desperate. So now do you understand? Your values are different. You are different. I am different. Then how can I give you my guarantee for your personality, your values, your system, your outlook? I used to practice public speaking almost 8 to 16 hours every day. 8 to 16 hours. To this date, I haven't met anybody. There are people, I'm sure, but in my 30 years of public speaking, I've never met anyone who practiced public speaking from 8 to 16 hours a day, to the extent where they're ready to lose their job, friendship, relationships, because I was paranoid about it. So you'll say, no man, you need to have a balanced life. I changed 36 jobs in a very small gap of, I think, 2 years or 3 years, I'm not too sure. 36 jobs, if I didn't feel it aligned with my values. I lied on my profile. I told lies verbally. I was ready to go to any extent to fabricate documents. Are you willing to do that and take the risk of being jailed? See, I've done many things. But one thing is certain. If I want to succeed, I'm not going to give any excuse. I will go all out to the extent where those days. I was ready to kill or be killed. It is that kind of mentality. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating. I'm not. This is not like a joke. Kill or be killed. Forget God, forget mother, father, forget daughter, forget son, forget spouse. Nothing mattered more than my goals. That was the extent. I was ready to say fuck you to religion, fuck you to God, fuck you to mother, father, everyone. Even betray people, close friends, people who love me because I was so obsessed and paranoid for success. That is the extent I was ready to go. Are you willing to do that? You'll say no. Why? We are different people. Why? Because our values are different, our upbringing is different, we are different. Then, why the fuck are you asking me about a guarantee? No, I want to know guarantee for that the CV that you give or the interview coaching, or there is a guarantee for success. Boss, do you know, can you give me a guarantee you live or die tomorrow? Can you? Simple. Will you live or die tomorrow? You'll say that nobody knows. 50-50. Okay. Do you know that there will be a job vacancy tomorrow? That I don't know. You don't know. Can you guarantee that the guy who will take your interview will be fair and square and doesn't have a hidden agenda? Can you guarantee that the company that you work for is genuine in their ads? Can you guarantee? I can keep going on. You'll say, no, it's not possible to give the guarantee for all that. In fact, is there any guarantee that your career path is sustainable? That some technology or new competition or cheaper labor will not take away? Can you guarantee? No. Then what guarantee are you asking me, man? Are you fucking stupid? When people ask me this, the answer I give them is, I give them left, right, and center. I give them such a response. It's more like a fuck you and take your money and shove it up your ass. In fact, I'm not that rude, but I'm just saying now. But when people tell me this, I tell them, I can guarantee you one thing. With the existing profile that you have, existing skills that you have, existing personality, existing strategy, I can guarantee you will not improve, you'll get worse. That's one guarantee I give people. The second guarantee I give people is anything different than this will give you different results. That I guarantee. Number 3 is, I don't know about you, but I've survived, I've sustained, I've thrived more than 20 years. That clearly shows I'm doing something right. What percentage of people succeed, what percentage fail, it doesn't matter even if 99% of my customers succeed, 99%. Because if there's a 1% failure, what if you are that 1%? That is the question I ask people. What if you're that dumb fuck? And last if not the least, I bring them this reality. When I was penniless, homeless, no friends, no family, nobody to support, no money, no food, no place to stay. I didn't have money for a fucking printout. I didn't have money to dress up to go for an interview. Without all that, without asking any guarantees in life, I fought that battle. And then when I had to borrow money in order to train myself, to coach, to get certifications, I borrowed money. There was no guarantee that after I did those certifications, anything would happen. And the fact of the matter is, I spent almost 200,000 dirhams on certifications and all. Not one, not a single one helped me today in my career. But at that time I thought, and the problem is these guys guaranteed me, yeah, this and that, and they gave me all fake promises because I wanted money, and they knew that I wouldn't be able to get them after a few months. Even one trainer actually took 84,000 dirhams for certification, and he gave me bullshit about it being certified, recognized till give me the respect, the visa, nothing. That's why I don't give anyone guarantee. See, there's no guarantee for anything in life. There's no guarantee. And I tell people, if you're looking for guarantee, go and find someone who gives you a guarantee and pay him. Seriously, do you seriously think you pay someone money for your self-improvement, he'll guarantee you success, he will guarantee you a job, he'll guarantee you marriage, he'll guarantee you a happy life, he'll guarantee you, a future? Have you met anybody who can do that? You yourself can't guarantee whether you live or die. You yourself can't guarantee you'll succeed. You can only say, I guarantee I'll put the effort, I'll do my best, I will succeed, but I don't know when. So shouldn't you use the same bloody common sense? I get so irritated when, oh, what is the guarantee? The guarantee is either you're stupid or you're not man enough. One of the two, choose. Because I tell them, if you're so scared and so afraid and so worried that I'm going to take your money and run away, don't come to me, no. You're not ready. Seriously, I don't know. I tell people, don't pay me. I don't want you as a client. Until you're ready and ready to take responsibility of your life. Take charge of yourself. Take personal responsibility for success or failure. Don't come to me. I don't want a bunch of, oh, you promised me, oh, I'm not getting anything. Man, I don't know whether you'll get 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years. There are people who have taken my services and got within a few hours. And then there are people who have taken in literally 6 months to a year because they wanted a particular salary, a high amount, a high position, a big thing. Nobody takes my coaching or services for a small salary, for a low position. If you're looking for better things in life, it takes time, no? And remember, no matter how attractive your resume or the document, you don't know how to talk. You don't know how to market yourself. You don't know how to network. You don't know how to present yourself. You don't have etiquettes. You don't have manners. And you think you're God's gift to manners. There are majority, 99% believe they're so perfect. They can give a CEO a run for the money. They think they're so great in communication. Yeah. Just get me the interview. I'll nail it. I challenge them. You try it with me. You will not survive. And what you'll survive there? Anyway, overall, what I wanted to tell you through this is there are absolutely no guarantees for anything in life. You can even study at Harvard and get a master's. Doesn't guarantee you anything in life. If you want average, simple things, easy. But if you want things that you aspire for, greatness, big salary, comfortable position, successful career, successful everything, nobody can guarantee. Anyway, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Feel free to comment down below. I just love to hear what you have to say. All right? Having said that, you guys, I read your thoughts and your opinions. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? And remember, I never beg and plead for people to come to me. You want to come? You're a man enough? Ready to take the risk? Come. If you feel, oh, he might cheat me, run away with my precious few hundreds, don't come. I'm not desperate. I have a user base where I work very hard and I nurture it and make it grow. And asking my